Are you ready? The All About Wrestling podcast presents the inaugural episode of The Briefing. And today, Amor is selecting our giveaway contest winner live. We're also talking about the Royal Rumble. And it all starts Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the inaugural episode of The Briefing. I'm your guy, I'm Bobby Rassels. I will introduce my co-host shortly, but as you can see here, that's our original logo, the All About Wrestling podcast. We've been around for close to 2 years now, and we are making moves. Folks, we got a lot to talk about. Our topic for today, Ronda Rousey, your girl, she's back. She won the Women's Royal Rumble also. Hold on. That's the image there. Your girl pointing to the WrestleMania logo. What are your thoughts? Also, we're talking Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, he lost the title. However, he has won the Royal Rumble. And we're also talking about Peacock, the home of WWE Network losing billions of dollars. I'm joined by the beautiful Amor. Amor, hello, how are you?
Hello, finally my introduction. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Yes, we have a lot of exciting things going on tonight. So I am basically going to tell you the winner. I'm so excited. That's always exciting for me. And we are going to go over the women of wrestling. So
Awesome.
I'm super excited about that topic.
Awesome.
I even have my own segment, y'all.
She
coming
does.
up in the world over here.
What is it? What is it called?
Women of Wrestling.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy. Because we all know, us women are pretty amazing creatures.
Absolutely. So, right now, at this time, we are going to do our top 5. All right, so this is our top 5 highlights for the week. If you've been watching wrestling for the last week, it has been a lot of events that we are going to talk about right now. Shout out to our participants in the live chat, Mr. Spade, Salute, Dangerous Jobbers Podcast, Official Manifest Meaning. Okay, let's go. Number 5, we're talking about Chris Jericho and the Inner Circle turmoil. If you saw AEW Dynamite, Jericho was seen exiting the ring after the match and giving the finger to Santana and Moss. What are your thoughts, Amor?
I think that's pretty cool. I always like to see them feuding. They're very exciting characters to me.
Okay. Now, do you think with this turmoil going on, do you think they're going to get it together? Or do you think they're going to split up?
No, I don't think they're going to split up. I think they're going to probably try to push this out as much as they can. It's a good story.
It is a good story.
I would push it out as much as I can. And then finally, it's like, come on, they belong together.
Okay. And folks in the live chat, if you're feeling froggy, any of these topics interest you at all, you can call in. Call in 267-331-3974. Okay. And we love to get your thoughts in the live chat if you want to post them. Number 4, we're talking about Rhodes and Guevara. So if you saw Cody Rhodes take on Sammy Guevara for the official undisputed TNT Championship this Dynamite, hell of a match. Of course, Guevara got the win. How do you feel about Sammy Guevara and Cody Rhodes, Amor?
I like it. I kind of feel like they're trying to build Sammy up. And I think he's a really great wrestler. So I think it's nice for them to try to to build him up and give him that confidence that he needs to say, look, I got this. Like, keep doing your thing, because we all know he's a really good wrestler, and we're going to see him, for quite some time. I kind of already see it. He's one of those wrestlers who start when they're young, and then they're just kind of like Miz. I mean, they really don't,
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I like Sammy. I think he's very talented.
I do too, and he's young, and he has a long time to go.
And it was a good idea for him to actually win the title. I think the fans are tired of Cody Rhodes.
That's your opinion. Like, I like Cody Rhodes. I could see Cody Rhodes all the time.
Well, Mr. Spades has something to say about that. Mr. Spades says Rhodes could regret not working with a contract. I think he's the new Cena. I mean, you had the fans that like him, the fans that boo him. More boos than likes. We did a show on this. I don't know, man. It's crazy. The energy with Cody Rhodes, I think they want him to turn heel so bad. I want to see him turn heel. Sometimes you got to get the fans what you want.
What they want.
Number 3, we're finally getting it, folks. CM Punk versus MJF next week on Dynamite. This is a match in the making. Of course, I have some opinions about MJF. I have some thoughts about CM Punk. I would have liked to see this match 7 years ago when CM Punk was fresh. No ring rust, no hiatus. MJF is great. He's excellent. He is on point to become one of the greatest entertainers. And I'm pretty sure everyone that's watching this video, you all know it. He's got mic skills. He's got in-ring skills and ability. Who do you think is going to win this match? Do you think CM Punk's going to stay undefeated?
I don't know, honestly. I really couldn't tell you. I would like to see CM Punk win, but I don't know if that's really what's going to happen here.
Really? Really? Do you think CM Punk might lose?
I do.
Wow.
Because I do think that MJF, he's got something going on right now, and everyone loves him. Even though he's a bad guy, everyone loves him. So. Who,
MJF?
Yes.
I think MJF's going to win. I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Whoa, guys, put this in your calendar. This is very, very rare.
Folks, we're going to talk about this next week. This is a big match. Brad Williams, hello, in them streets, but I'm here. Brad is in the building. Mr. Spades, TBS wants those ratings.
Thank you for everyone who's in the chat.
Yeah, thank you guys. Mr. Spades, TBS wants those ratings. Punk isn't losing anytime soon. Ooh. Do we have a bet? Do we have a bet in the making, folks?
Oh, I'm out of this. You do that on your own.
Oh, man. TBS wants those ratings. Punk isn't losing anytime soon. Mr. Spades. As you can see, Mr. Spades is our first, outside of me, Amor, he's our first live chat administrator, okay? If you want to be an administrator, hit us up behind the scenes, allaboutwrestlingnow@gmail.com. Dangerous Jobbers, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Number 2, Sasha Banks, the boss, returns to wrestling. Her injury is over. She's healed up. How do you feel about that?
I like it. I'm not opposed to it. Like, I definitely like it.
Yeah, you ready to see some more competition?
I'm ready to. I love to see more women come in and do their thing.
Yeah.
And I like Sasha Banks. Everyone loves Sasha Banks. Why not?
Okay.
Oh. Don't get me started with you, Bobby.
What's that mean?
No, that's a joke. I'm sorry. I can't joke. I'm sorry. We can't joke over here. So I could joke with y'all in the chat, but definitely not with Bobby.
Folks, number one, Paul Heyman flops again. Oh my God,
I'm so sick of seeing this. He's like a helpless puppy, like ooh. I can't.
Did
it's
we
so
not?
Weird because he's a grown ass man.
Yeah.
That is really strange to me.
Well, listen. I mean, you got two of the biggest guys in the business, and they got that title championship that's going back and forth. I think Paul's doing what's best for his business. He's trying to stay relevant. He's on the cusp of being done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Official manifest meaning MJF is definitely going over. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. All right, so that's our top 5 for the week. Mi Amor. Viewers, are you ready? Viewers, are you ready to figure out who has won our first ever giveaway contest?
Okay,
all right,
so
let's go.
I'm gonna draw this on air.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Oh boy, Mr. Spades, Paul, and Roman feels right. Brock doesn't need Paul anymore. He doesn't. All right, Mi Amor, she is shaking up the box here.
Okay.
Grown-ass man, flip-flopping all over the place. Dangerous jobbers.
I don't really know how to do this, guys. Like, okay, my hand fits in here, so.
Oh, boy. I'm nervous. I'm excited.
Okay, so I didn't look at the name yet. I don't know.
It's around.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, boy. Wait. I'm nervous.
Oh, I'm excited now that I can see it.
Guys, thank you all for joining the contest. We're actually going to have more. We're going to have more contests, okay? We're going to have a contest in the spring, and we're going to have better gifts. But tonight we have an exclusive gift. Mi Amor, take it away.
Oh, so I don't see this person on our live chat right now, but the winner is Eli.
Eli.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Ah,
Congratulations.
exciting.
Congratulations to Eli.
So if you're not on the chat, if you're not on the live right now, we're definitely going to contact you and let you know that you have won the giveaway. And congratulations. And stay tuned because we will have more coming soon.
Okay, let's tell the viewers what he won.
Okay, so Eli won. Sorry, I'm just moving my phone. A coffee mug.
Ooh. Okay, Playboy.
And an exclusive, one-of-a-kind
The first ever.
beanie.
The first ever. I don't even have one of those. Folks. How'd you do that?
This is really nice. And this is embroidery, okay?
Oh,
it's
boy.
not ironed on.
Awesome.
So the quality is great. And congratulations.
Congratulations.
And I look forward to more giveaways.
Awesome.
Yay.
That's what's up. I want one of those hats. I don't even have one of those hats.
Oh, my gosh. Here we go. Babe, I'll get you one.
Somebody's getting fired.
Oh.
I'm playing.
Whoa. I'm the only one here.
All right, folks, you see our scrolling titles. You see our scrolling titles across the screen. Feel free to chat and comment on those in the live chat. Mi Amor, we are talking about Women of Wrestling.
We are.
All right, let's get it.
Okay, Women of Wrestling. Okay, so I did a little poll on the Instagram site just to ask our contenders, who do you feel that, it wasn't a poll, I think it was a questionnaire. So our contenders chose a number of different people that I, eventually am going to talk about. So before I start, let me just pull them up so I know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm going to give you all a list of the wonderful women that everyone chimed in on.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are. So correct me if I'm wrong, Summer Rae. Is that correct? The name?
Summer Rae, yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah. So Summer Rae was one of them. Trish Stratus was the second one. Chyna was the third. Liv Morgan, Carmella, the Iconics, Sasha Banks, Mandy Rose, and who's this?
Oh, Trish Stratus.
Is this her too here? Same person?
Yeah.
Okay. Forgive me. Okay. So anyway, they were very, very interesting, and I love all those women. However, there was one woman who I really did want to talk about, and it was China.
Ooh, China.
Yes, China. China is pretty amazing. So, China was very well known for me growing up in the wrestling industry. She was, one of the women that actually wrestled and didn't just walk out and prance out in a pretty dress and, their face did with makeup or anything like that. She was a woman to look up to. She was very inspiring for me because she went in the ring with men and was like, "Hey, I'm going to do it too." And she even fought men, if I'm not mistaken. So I kind of did some research on China, and there was a documentary that I came across on Vice TV. It was a Vice TV documentary, and they just kind of gave us an insight on who China was after China.
Right.
And, China was known as Joni, and Joan, they called her Joni.
Right.
Joan was, decided she wanted to be a wrestler between her mid 20s, early 30s, and she got up and she did it. So like for just a woman to do that for one day to wake up and say, "Hey, I'm going to be this," and go and do it, and she was very successful. Obviously, look at her. We loved her. We loved seeing her. Like she married Triple H for quite a few years, maybe
Right.
like 3 or 4 years. And unfortunately for her, whatever happened in her career, there was a lot of different things about her that she went through. She got really depressed after her wrestling career. But China also had accomplished so many things, and when I say that, from 97 to 99 she was in WWF. From 99 to 2000 she was the Intercontinental Champion. So I mean, she was, but me and Bobby discussed this earlier, so she was one of the first women Intercontinental Champions.
Yes.
That's pretty amazing. Can we get an applause for that?
Yes, we can. It was amazing. Only woman Intercontinental Champion.
Only. Wow, that's crazy. In 2001 to 2004, in 2000 to 2001, she was the women's champion. And this is around the time that she paired up with Eddie Guerrero. So now from 2001 to 2004, she was an independent circuit in New Japan. And 2011, she was in Action Wrestling. And then after that, that's when her wrestling career ended. And, she kind of went downhill. She had her first overdose in 2010. And then, we tragically lost her to an accidental overdose.
Yeah.
2016, unfortunately. She was one of my favorite wrestlers, but she accomplished so much. She was a bodybuilder. Look at her. She looks amazing. She was a bodybuilder. She was into like adult films. She was an actress. She was a wrestler, and she was definitely an inspiration. Thank you for actually being, a wrestler and allowing other women to show their strength and be okay with it.
Absolutely.
But with that being said, I think look at her. She's great. China. Okay. Glory to China tonight.
Glory to China, folks. Awesome. Great job.
Y'all make me nervous. Like, hold up. Sometimes I don't even know what to say. I get on here and I'm like, damn, who's that pretty ass girl right there?
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Stop. I had to say that.
On that note, look, folks. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Listen, in our community section on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, tomorrow in our community section, we're going to have a poll. Mr. Spades, Abdul's first briefing poll. Who will face Lashley at WrestleMania? Let us know in the comments. Now, you can let us know now, or you can go to our YouTube channel tomorrow. We're going to have that poll up on our community section, okay? Facts on facts, Mr. Spades. All right. So, are you ready for our main topic? All right, folks in the live chat, I know you did not see this coming at all. Rousey wins the women's Rumble match.
Come on.
We saw it. We saw it.
Guys, I'm gonna go get my shirt on real quick.
Really?
Yeah. I was gonna put it on, and then I was like, damn, I sat down and I was like, dang, I didn't put my Rousey shirt on. Yeah, I'm a Rousey fan. I'm a Rousey fan over here.
I'm surprised.
Don't hate.
I'm just a little bit surprised because from what I understood, she was done with WWE. I think they were on bad terms, and now she's back. And she's going to WrestleMania. Great business decision. It's going to bring in a lot of viewers to actually see her back. Who do you think she's going to fight? You think it's going to be Becky? I think it's going to be Becky. Or do you think it's going to be Charlotte? Now, she eliminated Charlotte from the Royal Rumble. They were the last two participants. Who do you think it's going to be?
I don't know. I would like to see her fight Bianca Belair, and I would like to see her fight. I don't know. I want to say Shayna Baszler, but I don't really care for that. I want to see her and Rhea Ripley fight because Rhea Ripley, although they were in the Royal Rumble together and they looked like they weren't really fighting, there's some pretty I feel like they're pretty strong females. Like, what do you think?
I agree with you. I do know that she's going to be a regular participant, so she's going to be at a lot of weekly shows. She's not going to be like Brock Lesnar and be like, all right, I'm going to be at this Raw, and then we won't see Brock until the pay-per-view. From what I understand, her contract has a lot of appearances leading up to WrestleMania. But with that being said, for her to fight any of those individuals, they would have to win a title for WrestleMania. Mr. Spade says this was the first year both winners of the Royal Rumble both looked like they didn't want to be there. Very good point. Mr. Spades also says money is Becky. Story is Charlotte. Abdul's dream is Mandy Rose, so she stays on a takeover. That would be great. She could pick Mandy Rose. She could pick Mandy Rose. But we know with the big publicity that Ronda Rousey brings.
I don't think she's gonna pick Mandy Rose.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Becky. I just think there's a bigger draw there. We saw a little bit of them. Her with Charlotte. I think Charlotte would be better off with a different opponent. Okay, so Ronda Rousey's back, and then Brock Lesnar. I saw this coming. I called it.
That was good. That match was good. I'm glad, good. We actually got to see this guy fight. We'll throw everyone off anyway.
Well, I'm glad that. I mean, the whole Paul Heyman situation.
I like Brock Lesnar.
I do too, but
I like him as a wrestler. I like seeing him wrestle. I look forward to Brock Lesnar.
So what happens at WrestleMania? He's gonna pick Roman Reigns after what happened. Is Paul Heyman gonna flop again? Can you imagine at WrestleMania everybody's gonna be like, oh, what's gonna happen? Is Paul Heyman gonna flip flop again? He is the variable here.
He is going to flip flop. Yes, that is what he does. He's a freaking lost puppy. He just wants to be accepted wherever he can.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, master. Yo, it's weird. It's a triple threat. Mr. Spades.
My gut is Becky. Just please don't do a triple threat again. Oh man, I do not like those triple threat matches on WrestleMania.
No, I want to see one or the other. I don't want to see different people.
Yeah.
Come on, just somebody win, and then somebody else comes out, and then some shit happens, and come on. What?
They did that to us. They screwed us over last time with the whole triple threat thing. I do not want. I want to see a one-on-one. I want to see who is pound for pound the best for this title or this championship, right? That's what we want to see.
I agree.
I mean, all right. Now let's talk about our big story, okay? So we were all witnesses to WWE Network doing away with their own thing going on. They ended up signing a deal with Peacock. However, Peacock loses $1.7 billion in 2021. All right. Now, this is the home of WWE Network currently. Going forward, do you think this was a good decision from WWE, considering the fact that WWE or Peacock's success depends on not just WWE Network, but it depends on everything else going on with the company and executive decisions being made. What are your thoughts about WWE Network's future? Do you think they should continue to stick around, being as though it is a contract and legally you're bound? What do you think?
I think that they should definitely not stick around. With WWE being, being made in history, like their infamous WWE, come on, they don't really need that network. Like, and then on top of that, the network is shitty. When we get on to watch wrestling, sometimes we can't get on to see it, or it starts lagging, or it cuts off and then it cuts back on. Like, it's just, no, I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. When Peacock first came out, I remember watching a few of the first pay-per-views that were actually on, and there was a lot of issues. Most prevalent was fast forwarding and rewinding, not being able to do so. And then secondly, I remember there being issues with the language. I remember it was in Spanish once. I'm like, what's going on? Like, this is,
Yeah.
and there was no option of changing it.
Or I remember one time it was in the middle of like a really good match, and then it just cut off, and we were like, oh my God, what